did say whoever won that Milwaukee and Boston series is gonna win it all. So I still got the Celtics. You can check my Twitter. I don't think nobody in the West was gonna win it. Now I wanted the Suns to win it because of Chris Paul, but I didn't. Once they went down, I said, yeah, they're about the only team that I thought that could win it all. But once they went down, I said, nah, it's a wrap. Now got the Warriors and we got Boston. Alright. Okay. I believe Boston is the better team overall. Alright. So, and I think Boston will win. I don't know the amount of games, you know, they're gonna win in 7-game series. They probably milk it out for a 7-game series, who knows, but maybe I said they'll win in 6, maybe 5. Shit, but okay. All right. Concrete. They'll win it in 6. Give me they gonna win it in 5. They gonna win in 5. It's just my gut feeling. They gonna win in 5. Boston winning in 5. I think the Warriors gonna get one on. I think the Warriors may get one on the road. They may get one on the. They gonna get that 1 W on the road. Yeah, I got Boston in 5. All right. Now, if you paid attention to the playoffs, particularly the Warriors, what was one of their main problems? They got 2 major problems. I mean, one of them ain't really a problem. It's just a matchup problem. But what was the 3? I mean, what was the 2? It was size and their turnovers. Size against this Boston Celtics, they gonna have a major problem. Cause remember, Jokic was turning their ass up on the boards. Jokic and Gordon was turning their ass up on the boards. Turn their ass up. Right? You remember? They would turn their ass up. Now, who else Dallas. Looney had 22 rebounds one game. Like 11 offensive rebounds. Why? Because Dallas is a small team. I think Dallas was smaller. No, Dallas was a little bit bigger than them. Their tallest player was 6'9". That was Powell. The Warriors' tallest player was Looney, 6'9". When have you ever seen Looney get over 10 rebounds, bro? Let alone 22 rebounds? 22. And I think he had like 12. He averaged over 12 that whole series, bro. He was turning their ass up. When has Looney looked like Dwight Howard, bro? Andre Drummond, rather. That nigga was looking like Drummond out there, bro. He should have got the Western Finals MVP. Yeah, that was the mismatch. The size. Okay? Memphis. Adams was eating them up from time to time. But other than Adams, we was small. Memphis wasn't big. You had Jaren Jackson, but he on the perimeter. You had Steven Adams. Steven Adams didn't even play one of them games. I think 2 games. But when he was playing, he was eating them up on the glass. That's the problem. Golden State gonna have. That's the problem. They're gonna have a major problem. Size. I'm telling you. Okay, now Marcus Smart is 6'4", 215. Curry's 6'3", 190. Alright. Now I know size ain't everything, but it plays a part, nigga. Alright, you got Jason Tatum 6'8", 6'9", bro. 6'8", 6'9". Like what he is, 235, 240. Jaylen Brown 6'7". Right, like 225, 230. You got Al Horford 6'10". Robert Williams 6'9". That motherfucker play like Ben Wallace. You feel what I'm saying? Grant Williams 6'9". You feel what I'm saying? These dudes ain't small, bro. They long wing players, bro. Long wing players, bro. Tall, long. They gonna kill them on the perimeter. They ain't the tallest in the backcourt, but they great at rebounding. Al Horford is great. Robert Williams is great. Grant Williams is great. Even the wing player, Tatum, Marcus Smart. I think Marcus Smart averaged over 6 rebounds this whole playoffs. And he the point guard. Look at this. Turn that piece up. Yes, bro. Curry is a good rebounder. They got some good rebounders. They got Draymond, Looney solid. But they gonna get crushed. They gonna get crushed. They gonna get crushed on the boards. They gonna get crushed. They size is gonna win it. They size. And they got great perimeter defenders. Jason Tatum's a great perimeter defender. Yeah, they're gonna have Marcus Smart on Curry. Of course. Nigga, they have Marcus Smart on Butler. Marcus Smart always guard the best player. He gonna be on Curry. I ain't saying he gonna lock him down, but he gonna put that pressure on. And if you notice with Curry, if you noticed about the Warriors, bro, every team they played that put the pressure on them, they had trouble. Houston put that pressure on them. Remember Houston back in 2018? They put that pressure on them. They put that pressure on them. That's why they was, yeah, man. They were one game away. If Chris Paul ain't pulled his hamstring, dog, I promise you they would have won that shit. They putting that pressure on them. Boston put the pressure. You seen what they did to KD and Kyrie? Come on. Knock their ass out mentally. Yeah. They long, they tall, they gritty, they grind. Look at what Memphis did to them. We took them to 6 games without Ja. See what I'm saying? And they a better team. Well, I wouldn't even. Yeah, Warriors a better team than Memphis. Yeah. But guess what? Memphis put them paws on them. Now, granted, with the Warriors on their behalf, they turnovers be fucking them up. You can't turn over the ball against Boston. And you can't, and if they would have played Miami, you can't turn the ball over with Miami. See what I'm saying? They can't fix their size, but they can fix them turnovers. Cause I think they averaged how many turnovers they averaged? I think they averaged. They said it on the thing. I think it was 21. 21 turnovers. I think they averaged 21 turnovers in that Memphis series, bro. Like 21 turnovers. I think. I'm not sure. But I don't even think that shit gonna change in the finals. And then Boston causes turnovers. Now the only thing the Warriors got over Boston is experience and shooting. Boston is the better team. Now, if the Warriors beat this Boston team, bro, hey, you gotta give them niggas they props. Weak ass commercial. You gotta give them boys their props. Okay? You gotta give them boys their props. Cause I'm not even gonna lie to you. The road there, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't hard. Think about it. They played Denver the first round. Denver was the worst team in the playoffs. You had Jokic and who else? See what I'm saying? So it was the Warriors against Jokic. Alright. Played us. Ja got injured. Okay. Ja got injured. Now I know you play who's in front of you. I understand that, and I agree with that. Let's get into context. Alright, our star player was injured. Now it ain't for me to say if we had Ja, we would have won. I don't know. I personally think we still would have lost. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's just me. I think it would have won 7 games, but I think we would have lost. Alright, now we play Dallas. It was Warriors against Doncic. Who else you had? And Brunson solid. But the way that they played, the way Dallas played, it wasn't gonna value to winning the way they play, because the Warriors are so good. Doncic's ball usage is ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? They literally had to take turns with Brunson and Doncic because of the way Doncic plays. He doesn't move without the ball. He don't do shit but stand on the top of the key and wait for the ball to come to him. You know, you ain't gonna win shit like that. Whenever Brunson got the ball, it was one-on-one. So that was an easy spanking. They were so fucking. The Warriors were so fucking arrogant. I ain't gonna say they let them get the W, but come on, they set they starters on the bench the whole second half. If that ain't arrogance, I don't know what is. If that ain't arrogant, I don't know what is. They said, nigga, fuck it, we gonna win it at the crib. Let's get the trophy at the crib. You feel me? Let's get the trophy at the crib. That's how arrogant the motherfuckers is. We gonna win it at the crib. Miami, I don't know what the fuck they was on that day. They said they started us out for 3 quarters. Them niggas scored 18 points combined. But the Warriors, they lost that I think they lost that bitch on purpose, bro. I ain't trying to take nothing away from Dallas, but damn, bro. How you set your starters out because you getting your ass beat? I ain't never seen no shit like that. You set your starters out because you losing about 25, 30 points in the third quarter. Like y'all ain't never came back from that before. Came back from that with Memphis. Then they come back from something in Memphis. It was that. Matter of fact, it was a Dallas game. They came back from 27. Now when you down by that much, you gonna put your starters up because you want to win it all at the crib. You arrogant motherfuckers. I hope they lose because of that shit. You're supposed to win it wherever you at, nigga. Now don't wait till you get home and then you want to win it. I hope them bastards lose. I want them to win because of nostalgia, but I want them bastards to lose because of that shit. I don't like that shit. You up 3-0, nigga, you playing the game, play to win, motherfucker. Motherfuckers, you gonna wait to go home.
I'm gonna wait till we go home, yeah. Make it more celebratory, you know. Yeah.
role play. It's gonna be Marcus Smart or Al Horford or some shit. I don't even think Jalen or Tatum gonna get that motherfucker. Hell no. Now this is what Boston need to do. Play in the paint. You do not need to play in the perimeter. Jason Tatum. Who gonna guard Jason Tatum? Huh? Who gonna guard Tatum? Huh? Who gonna Clay? Hell no. Hell no. Green? Hell no. Hell no. Who gonna guard Brown? Shit, who gonna guard Smart? Shit. Who gonna guard Smart? Kirby? That man gonna tear his ass up. Marcus Smart gonna tear his ass up. Kirby can't stay in front of nobody. Man gonna tell he gonna penetrate that offense, bro. You gonna blow past that nigga, they gonna collapse and kick it out to the 3, nigga. Who gonna box out Robert Williams? Looney? Hell no. Looney's solid now. Looney's solid. But Powell ain't Robert Williams, nigga. Powell ain't Al Horford. And Grant gonna give Draymond the business. Pause. He gonna give that man the bid. He gonna give him what his money's worth. He gonna give him his money's worth. He go what? What? Did you see what he did in Miami? Did you see what he did in Milwaukee? He had Giannis on lock one game, bro. This is my prediction, man. This is all I'm saying. This is just my prediction. I just felt some type of way when them niggas lost on purpose. I feel like they gave the game to Dallas so they can win it in Golden State. I can't stand shit like that, dog. I hate that shit. Win it there. That is so whack to me, man. It is so whack to me, man. Ugh. They had to do. I always gotta do some shit. And I hope they lose because of their fans. I want to see these motherfuckers cry. They done crown these niggas. They ain't even win nothing yet. And I like the Warriors. I like them niggas. I fuck with them. It's they fans and what they did to Dallas. When they didn't win it, they could have won it in Dallas. They chose to win it at home. I feel like that shit is disrespectful to the game and disrespectful to your opponent. Like, I do, like, oh, we're gonna win the next game. It's just over there. I wish they would have whooped their ass at home, nigga, and pushed it to game 6. That shit's so gay to me. I hate this shit. Anyway, man. The Warriors' advantage is their experience. That's their main advantage is experience. They know they never out the game. See, Boston will freeze. That's the only thing about Boston. They freeze. They freeze. The Warriors don't freeze. So one thing about the Warriors, them niggas do not stop. They on your ass the whole game. The whole game. The bench, the starters, third string on your ass. That's the Warriors. Boston, what I noticed about Boston, particularly Tatum and Brown, it seemed like they freeze. Like they choke. Real shit. Like they choke. Tatum, like he choked. Tatum can't do that against these Warriors, bro. You have to go full throttle. Tatum have to go full. Not Tatum. I just said Tatum. Brown gotta go full throttle. If your team need a bucket, this is just me. This is preference. That's why I like Kobe. If nobody hitting, and I'm the best player, I gotta make something happen, bro. That's just how I am. I ain't finna keep passing this motherfucking ball, bro. If nobody hitting, if Grant missing, Brown missing, Horford missing, Smart ain't getting nothing going, I'm the best player on the team. I'm finna force this shit. I'm finna go to the line. I'm finna get a foul. I'm finna keep shooting. I'm finna do something. My problem with Tatum, he keeps being reserved when those times show up. He keeps shying away. Like, be aggressive. That's my only knock against him, bro. He got all the tools to be great. He's good. He ain't great yet. He's not great yet. He's a star. He's not a superstar yet. In order for him to take that next level, he has to be aggressive in those times. He can still be a facilitator, a playmaker. That's all well. But when those times show up, you have to be aggressive. You have to. I watched this Miami series. He shied away multiple times trying to be a playmaker. Your team you were lucky. Game 7. Them niggas was lucky. I'm not even gonna lie. They were lucky. Boston was lucky. They were lucky, bro. They were lucky. Them niggas was a 3-point away from losing. If Butler hit that damn 3, it was a wrap. That was it. What was it, 12 seconds left? He hit that 3. Boston wasn't gonna hit shit after that. They would have been shook. Probably would have turned it over. If Butler would have hit that 3, it would have been over. Bruh, they got bailed out, bro. You cannot play like that against the Warriors, bro. You have to be aggressive. That's just me. That's a preference. That's why I like Kobe. Kobe, you can say about all the missed shots he did all you want, but that motherfucker was gonna make some shape. Period, nigga. That motherfucker be 5 for 40, and he'll hit the last 2 shots to win the game. Like, he wanted that shit. If nobody was hitting, he gonna make sure he hit that motherfucker. Damn shit. Real talk. That's what's lacking about these new guys. They are so talented, but it's like they lack mental. They do. It's like they shy away from when they need them, when the team need them the most. They want to play.
I'm gonna keep passing to him and just see if he keeps making it. Maybe he'll make it if I keep passing it to him.
No, nigga, go to the line. make something happen. You gon' get fouled. We ain't got no killers no more, man. You got a couple killers. You still got Westbrook, Ja killer, Zion a killer. You ain't got no killers. You ain't got no killers, man. We ain't got no killers. These new niggas and Giannis. Other than that, we ain't got no killers. Ain't no killers. Once Giannis get a bag, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Oh, yeah, cause see, the thing about Giannis, he's a one-trick pony. So they can stop that. You see what I'm saying? They can slow it down and stop it. So it's gonna limit him to shit. You see what I'm saying? It's not a knock. It is a knock on him, but it ain't a knock on him. Like if you take Steph 3 away, what he got? Nothing. He ain't shooting the mid-range. He's an average layup nigga. I don't know why Chris Broussard keeps saying he's just as good as this. Well, he didn't say just as good as Kyrie, but he said he kind of wanted to say it. He was like, he's a great finisher. No, the fuck he's not. He's not a great finisher. He's average around the basket. Stop it. He's not a great finisher with contact. He has to be damn near wide open to get a layup. Stop the cap. You take away Steph 3, he'll average about 18 to 20. Yeah, I say about 16, honestly. 16 to 20 points a game. Honestly. If you take away his 3. Yeah, so come on, stop the cap, man. It's not this magnificent finish. I don't know why he keep trying to. I don't know why he keeps saying this shit. I've been watching that man since 2013, bro. No, bro. No, bro. He's an average finisher around the basket. Average. That's what's gonna fuck him up, cause they can get him off the 3, and him finishing around the rim with them niggas, Horford and Grant, Williams. Nah, bro, that shit getting smacked. The X factor. Poole a killer too. Forgot about Poole. Poole a killer. They got a killer on there. Poole a killer. Whoever in front of him, he gonna get in the business. Poole a killer. But I think the X factor is Clay. If Clay don't hit, if Clay ain't going, they ain't gonna have a chance, bro. Cause I think if Poole off, they still can win. I think they still can win if Poole off. If you got Steph and Clay, yeah, because the way they play, they don't rely on the 3. They cut to the basket, they can get to the line. I mean, it'll help, but I think Clay. If Clay ain't going, they don't have a chance, bro. They don't have a chance, bro. No, this is their real test, nigga. The other 3 niggas, that was school. That was kindergarten. Then they went to high school. Then college. This the real shit. This the real shit now. I say, if they win this motherfucker, dawg, y'all gotta give them they props, nigga. If they win this motherfucker, it's the real test, bro. And I'm glad they facing Boston. I think they could have. I think they would have beat Miami easy. I ain't even gonna cap. I really do. The Boston team. Oh yeah, this gonna be a test for their ass. Real test. But I got Boston in 5. They may push it to 6 because they got ratings. I had a refs in the free, but I got Boston in 5. Marcus Smart win MVP. Finals MVP. Marcus Smart. Another role player or something. I don't know. I don't think, because I don't think Tatum, I'm going to call that nigga Taysom so bad. Tatum and Brown wouldn't need to do much. I'm not saying the Warriors trash, but I feel like they don't need to score 30. 40 to beat them. Nah, they can score like Tatum get about 25, Brown get like 22. Yeah, I don't think they need to go. We'll see game 1. We'll test the waters, nigga. We gonna see. We'll see. But I highly don't think they don't need a 35 piece from them niggas. I really don't. Miami, they needed that, bro. They needed that. This Warrior team, I don't think they need that. I don't think they need that. I think everybody be clicking on all cylinders. Now, Steph and Clay, they gonna need a 35-30 piece. Steph gonna have to average over 35. Clay gonna have to average over 30. Poole gonna have to average over 20, 22. Hell yeah. Alright. Let Curry have under 30. And don't let Boston play in the post. It's a wrap. They play Tatum in the post. It's a wrap. Brown in the post. Hell, Marcus Smart in the post. They gonna tear their ass up down there, bro. You seen what Jokic did to them niggas by himself down there, nigga. Turn their ass up. Gordon, turn their ass up. All them offensive rebounds. Just ain't have enough firepower. Boston got the rebounding and the firepower. What you mean? Please, are you serious? I'm gonna tear their ass up down there. Green gonna be green. He